Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning, too. How are you? I am fine, thanks. Good, and you? Good, thanks. Where are you? I'm from United Kingdom. And I'm from France, and you? I was born here, and I live here. Okay, today's tour will be from the Museo Precolombino Villarreal in San Agustin, the Museo Etnográfico El Tablón. Then we will go to La Shakira, and finally we will finish at Stretcho del Rio Magdalena. Okay, well, we're ready to start it. But first, remember that I have to give you some indications for the use and handling of the equipment that will be used and the precautions to be taken into account. Okay, it is fine. First, you have to know that you will need resistant boots for uneven terrain. Also, you should know by now when you are going to use the GPS. If you have any questions, you can ask me how to use it. You do not need a camping backpack. This tour just a normal backpack, where they have a bottle of water and some other elements already mentioned. To be able to enjoy all the wonders of these places when they go to eat. I can recommend some restaurants that are quality if they want to stop the guide to take a break. You can also ask me. Okay, that's all. Oh, great. Well, let's start. Now that we are in the Museo Precolombino Villarreal, we will start with the history of this museum. The Museo Precolombino Villarreal was founded on June 8, 1996 by Rosivari Sotelo and Libardo Sotelo Meneses. Here there are ceramics as funeral urns, alcarazas glazes, bowls, plates, cayanas, pots and tripods. You can also see many tools of monolithic sarcophagi and sarcophagi in wood. Unlike the Museo Precolombino Villarreal, this museum has more pots used by the ancestors' machinery and all kinds of elements that stand out a little more. Oh, well, interesting. I like the importance you give to this museum. To include it in this journey, although it's not as big as I thought. We continue with the Museo Etnográfico El Tablón. Here we can see that it's located in the rural district El Tablón, managed by Mr. Pedronel Bravo Buchelli. Form collection consisting of 80% for objects related to work in the field and the crafts of the region and some archaeological pieces of ceramics. So good! I love how well organized this museum is and how beautiful its ancestors left it. We are in the Chokira. It's located only 4.5 kilometers from the urban area of San Agustin. On the side there is a figure of a woman carved in a large rock with her arms raised, looking towards the east of the canyon. In the side you can also find different reliefs and petroglyphs that represent human faces and apparently animal figures. Walking by the achievement that has just passed to the Shakira, you can see the typical plants of the area, peasant farms and the imposing Magdalena Canyon. Appreciating the landscape, you can see the five waterfalls and the countless birds. Hey, do you know if these rocks were carved? If they were brought here? Or they have always been here? Look, my friend, they were not excavated or restored by archaeologists, nor have they been part of any burial funeral. They have always been preserved in their original place. Oh, thank you, I wanted to be sure of that. We arrived at the Rio Magdalena, which is the most important river in Colombia. The length of its 1,528 kilometers. That is traveled throughout Colombia before its mouth in the Atlantic Ocean. Has its narrowest stretch in San Agustin, 70 kilometers from birth. With 20 meters, the stretch of the Rio Magdalena is the narrowest path through which the river crosses throughout Colombia. This ride was impressive. I didn't expect it to be so beautiful. The same as how its beauty is indisputable. I hope we see each other soon, when they want to come back here. Really, thanks for this guide that you gave us and for having shown us what is in this municipality. Thank you, and I hope we see each other again. Great, it was a pleasure to have guided you. Until another time. Well, bye. That goes well.